peaceful, lovely, nature, warm, a little bit rainy, overcast, floral. It's a beautiful day here today. I'm moving slow. It's just one of those days, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying moving slow. I'm gonna be hopping on the mill today because I need to get some wood for the addition. So if you take a look behind me, what you see here is old growth Douglas fir. I have looked hard and long to harvest this here, and I found it, and I'm hoping that this is gonna be good wood that we can use. Now, how old are these trees? Freaking old. Look at the grains in here. Like, this is old growth timber. So I'm really excited to get into it. I'm hoping it's gonna give me what I want, but I've been let down in the past. So it is what it is. If I gotta go buy lumber, I guess I gotta go buy lumber, but I'm hoping that I can get some good boards out of that stuff. My mill's a little bit worse for wear. I've got a little box here that has new belts in it, and I need to put the new belts in. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of work on the mill, and then I'm gonna get some logs on there, and I'm gonna start cutting lumber. So ever since I have owned this mill, I have not replaced a belt. And any of our long-term viewers realize that there has been a lot of wood that's gone through this machine. So I'm excited to replace these belts because they're in bad shape. This one still works, but it's a little bit slack. This one's super slack and pops off of the pulley all the time. So, and it's got a couple nicks in it, and it's slipping, and it's just time for new belts. So this one's coming off, and that one's coming off. But it's totally crazy that I haven't had to replace these belts the whole time. That's been like 7 years, 6 years? 6 years that I've had this thing. You see? That's not supposed to come off that easy. And there's chunks in it. And it's time for a new one. So this log is 23.5 inches. This Mill is good for 20 inches. I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make this work. Even if I've got to pull out my chainsaw and do some fancy work, I'm gonna make this work. I've done it in the past. I know it's possible. I just have to be patient with it. So you guys have seen some of my successes and some of my failures with our new properties wood. Well, I want you to take a look at this. That right there is beautiful Douglas fir, clear, just about clear. We got a couple little knots here, but that is spectacular wood right there, which makes me a very, very happy man. Two, 4, 6, 7. Beautiful, strong, clear Douglas fir timbers. Sorry, they're 2x12s, and actually they're 1.75 by 12s. And you'll see why I cut it like that. It's for our girder to hold the addition. So I'm going to laminate, I guess, 3 of these together, which is total overkill. But that'll be a big, strong beam to hold our small addition. But look at that wood. I really have a love affair with Douglas fir, but don't tell Katie about it. From time to time, we partner with different companies, whether it's power station, water filtration, off-grid based companies. But today we have something completely different. When Hypershell reached out and asked if I'd like to try the Hypershell X Ultra S, I was really curious and excited to try it out. It's being called the world's most intuitive exoskeleton, and after spending some time with it, I can see why. So living up here in the mountains, I like to get around, but after a full hike in the morning, and then when we're getting on to our work day, I'm usually drained because I've already expended too much energy. The Hypershell X Ultra S moves in sync with your body, providing intelligent assistance as you walk, climb, and explore. It uses an advanced end-to-end AI power system called Hyperintuition that learns your movement patterns and adapts in real time, creating support that feels surprisingly natural. While researching this technology, I found people from all ages using it, from athletes to everyday people who wanted a little bit more support. This technology feels like a glimpse into the future. It's also the world's first exoskeleton tested and verified by Germany's TÜV Rheinland laboratory. The Hypershell X Ultra S lowers average heart rate by up to 42% and reduces oxygen consumption by up to 39%. So the Hypershell makes it easier for me to go up this hill than to go down. I'm still getting a workout, but it's not nearly as difficult as what it would have been without me having this on. But when I turn around to go down, it identifies that I'm no longer going up a hill and there's no more assistance going down a hill, so it's not going to shoot you down a mountain. I don't feel like I am fighting the hardware in any way, and it's well synchronized to my gait. So if you ever wish you could go a little bit further or a little bit longer and enjoy your favorite outdoor activities with less fatigue, the Hypershell X Ultra S is definitely worth a look. Check out the link below to learn more about the Hypershell X Ultra S and see whether it's right for you.
Good morning and welcome back. It's been a few days. We've let the concrete cure and just harden up and dry out, and we're ready to start working on the framing. We've got a few dry days and we'd really like to get the whole addition framed and the roof covered so that nothing gets wet. We don't want to have to kind of dry out the subfloor or anything like that. So, and we're going to be using OSB, so we really don't want it to get wet. We found some used windows for a great deal the other day, so we've got some nice big huge windows to put in, and I'm so excited. And yeah, Greg did some milling for the floor joists. We ended up purchasing the rest of the lumber just because it's really hard to get good wood from the trees here. We have to do a whole lot of milling, and we just have a big build list. We don't really want to use this kind of lower quality wood for the house. It'd be fine if it was a barn or, you know, outbuilding sort of structure, but we just want to have good wood for the house. So we do have the girder from milled lumber, so we saved a bit of money there, but yeah, we're just gonna process that down and then we'll be able to get it installed.
not the same size all the way through, I guess. The mill is obviously out of calibration to have to do all this, and then getting all banged up like this, bunged up. Let's see, it'll be tanked, it'll be full. Yeah, there it is.
That's a bad idea.
What?
You're hitting a plastic thing on.
Yeah, I'm not hitting it very hard.
Well, if it breaks, then what? Beautiful wood, but so annoying to deal with. I don't know why our planer has such a hard time with these big pieces. We're hardly taking off any, and it just gets stuck all the time. And take it over there?
Yeah. No. Because I gotta chop ends first. We'll just set them right here. I might be making a mistake. Is it 2 by 12, 11 and a half or 11 and a quarter?
I don't know.
We're gonna find out right now.
What did you measure it with is the question.
What's going on here? It's bucking on this, but it's not cutting shit.
What's the measurement at on the...
11.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because the last few we hardly took any off. And the first one we took a lot off.
Down here.
This thing locked. That's not even square.
It is locked. Now why? Why does that even do that? How? What am I looking at here? Just blow that shit out of there. Okay.
Lock this one. This moves?
Yeah, and that doesn't move because this, I'm telling you, Katie, right now, this is loose. This isn't supposed to be loose.
So now we've got this part is not locking properly.
And what did you pull this out for?
Because I was trying to move things around to
That's for this.
make sure it wasn't all bunged up. So now we've got to recut all of those because that went out of whack. But thankfully it didn't go smaller. It just went bigger. So these boards are still useful.
I'm surprised how loose all these are actually. Oh, well, I'm glad the laser works. That's perfectly level.
Oh, you made it sound like it was going to be bad.
I was messing with you.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? I ain't gonna do.
What?
We are on, I gotta cut this back. You see? That form is in the way. It's not the right tool for the job, but it's working. The exact same size, okay?
It looks bigger.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
I'll tell you how. Because this one settled more. See? I don't know.
Is this one level?
What the hell's going on here?
We just cut everything to the same size.
How can it be that much different? So this is 11 and a quarter. And this is 11 and 3/16 to an eighth, which is what that is. So we shim it, whatever. The reason probably is because I'm holding an 80-pound board trying to get it straight when I'm cutting it. So
Yeah.
let's buy more tools.
Just build it like it's someone else's house.
At least this is nice and flush. I mean, pretty flush. Other than that being just a pinch high, nope, it's good. It's nice and flat, like it looks good. Okay, let me grab some screws. Perfect?
Yep.
Perfect. Good.
Couldn't be any better.
we go.
Pretty good. All right, so we are trying to level in the partial sunshine.
So the cloud comes around, it's working. And I don't know where our little tripod for this thing is, but luckily for us, we've got tripods.
So with the cement, our beam ended up being just a tiny bit higher than we planned, but it's not a big deal. And we've got, this is measured off of the beam with the laser level, so it's as good as it gets.
So it's right on it. I'm just double checking here. Oh yeah.
Good?
We're a 16th of an inch difference. I don't care about that. Okay, so we're getting ready to install the subfloor. So this is our ledger that we're going to be putting up on the wall and tying into the main building here. And then we're going to run our floor joists across and sitting on the beam over there. Pretty simple. So we're going to insulate this addition a little bit differently. So because we've got a short span, we're only using 2x10s for our floor. We use 2x12s on the main cabin here. But we are going to insulate the floor with fiberglass insulation rather than insulate the skirting. So the floor will be everything, it will keep it nice and warm inside the addition. There's nothing wrong with the way we did it in the cabin, but we're just doing it a little bit different on this side.
And it saves us from having to take this out.
And it saves us from having to open this up so that both parts can breathe. We'll put a vent on this side and we'll have a vent on that side.
I'll let you get one in and then I'll adjust, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Okay.
Looks a bit bowed.
That's okay. Okay, you want to see the blue line, okay?
Do you want me to just do it, or do you want to make it work? Because I can see it, but it quickly covers it.
Go up a little bit more. Go up, go up, 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 up. Right. Okay.
That's not going to be level, though.
How is it not going to be level?
Because this doesn't... You can't see the line in the middle, can you? It covers it.
Do a level on that. It's right here. Stupid.
Now it's touching the side that way. But...
Is it? No, not bud. Let me see.
That's pretty good.
That's perfectly level, Katie, you little ding dong.
Well, it's covering the blue line, so what's that about? I'm trying to do everything else perfect.
So I'm not putting a whole bunch of nails in here because we need to get lag bolts to lag this part of the house to this part of the house. So I'm going to be getting some heavy duty either GRK screws or lag bolts to suck this in. But for now, I'm just going to nail it up. Whoa, that's a 2x12. We just cut a 2x12. Oh. And these 2x10s are different sizes. So I'll just line that up. That's so crazy.
Is that level?
Good. It's good.
All right, we got the floor framed. That's as far as we can go today because we need to pick up some insulation. So Greg is going to go in the morning and be the first one at the store to pick that up. We'll insulate the floor, and then we'll be able to bring our water line from under the door, from the insulated crawl space, and then that'll just come in the floor. Any sort of water stuff we have will be right here, and then the floor will be insulated. We won't have to worry so much about the skirting. We'll still do Reflectex, but it'll be a lot simpler, and that should be good to go. It's looking nice and big.
Isn't it nice how quick that goes?
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.